Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. The toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Van de Ven. Messi might just make this. Konate. Son Heung-min. Messi. No luck with that dink over the top. Gerard. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Batistuta. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Son Heung-min! Dispatched clinically.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes
That's
has
put
been
paid to a
indicated.
promising move. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's Batistuta. Cleared without hesitation. Shot at goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Please use
Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bruno Fernandes has a look and plays it forward. And it's Son Heung-min. Fiddles it through. Adriano. Adriano! They want to be quick to recover this. Beckham. Konate clears it away. Ball is over the line. There's the ball in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Deftly away.
The attendance for this match
Out of
was
play for a throw.
71,649.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go for
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Now it's Beckham. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Batistuta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gerrard gets rid without sophistication.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Torres. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Bosku! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Beckham with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution in progress.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Gets his pass away. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 9, Batistuta.
Rodri.
Number 3, Cucurella.
Ronaldinho goes sliding in.
Pep Guardiola. Number 13.
And it's Cruyff.
Coming on the field. Number 42.
Now it's Beckham.
Musiala.
Ronaldinho. Oh,
Owen.
lovely bit of skill.
Number
Hit.
21.
Oh!
David Villa.
Good
Number
run,
25.
lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pirlo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Otto spots it and intercepts. Musiala. David Villa. There's the shot! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note.
To please kindly remove any cards.
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rodri. And here's Owen! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, both sides Might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it didn't look good for... The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
1-0.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Adriano steps up for his penalty. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Owen is the man who's second in line. And he sticks it away.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Beckham is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, Cooley does it.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The third man in the queue. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Cruyff is third in line. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So this one to restore parity. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Diogo Costa must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in. He's kept them in it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. So that is it, the end of the road. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta. They played right into his path. Rice gets good distance on it. Well, there's the clearance. He's had it taken off him. That's been cut out, well played. He's played him through. And that's a throw-in. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
First quarter of an hour gone. Batistuta. Can he put it away? Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. So we're still where we started right now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a key interception. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Ball's gone out of play. Van der Ven. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Little pass back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And there's the shot! They would have been quick to recover this. Mignon trying to keep this in. Musiala. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rummenigge.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Adams. And it's Van Dijk. Batistuta. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nuno Mendes. And here's Son Heung-min. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. 5 minutes till the break. Konate makes the interception. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Guardiola.
There will be one
Searching
minute
ball
at a
that
time.
into space. Van Dijk. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
So it's been even so far.
Don't you look back
Which
on the
way will
first
things go in the
45
second
minutes?
half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Bruno Fernandes.
No goals at this stage,
Coming on
but
to
certainly not
replace
devoid
him
of action. It is
number
0-0 here
42,
at half-time.
Musiala.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Rummenigge shapes to shoot, and it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Coventry are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so off.
Decent hit!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Musiala. Konate gets across to intercept that. Odo. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's had it nicked
The
away.
attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
72,306.
Musiala. Musiala. Odo. Odo. Just eases him off the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's well seen too. Rummenigge. He's been picked out. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Batistuta. Odo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can clear their lines. Rummenigge.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Batistuta. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neatly clipped into space. There's the hit! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Number 9, Gabriel
So
Batistuta.
all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Musiala, Son Heung-min, taken off it pretty forcefully.
There will be 3
This official
minutes
showing
added
that there will
time.
be 3 minutes of added time. That looks a good ball through. Oh, good save! He's read that very well. Koundé. Konate with the clearance. Messi. You can run onto that. He's through now, is he? Can he finish? And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
No, that's been intercepted. Rice. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Bouten. No goals as yet. Batistuta. Mignon will lay claim to that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Odo. Hakimi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Batistuta. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's had a shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge! Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Van Dijk. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Van Bouten. And it's Batistuta. Rice. Musiala. Rummenigge. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played, well played. Musiala. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Guardiola. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he can clear it away. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Half, then. A rocky start, to say the least. But that won't shake our spirits, will it? Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Number 21.
And we're off again.
David Villa.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Number 11, Owen. Number 7, Son Heung-min.
Bui. Now who's going to be first to this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rummenigge. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Guardiola. Oh, played right into his path.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That's a little off target. That looks a cracking ball. Guardiola. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Musiala. Guardiola.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And it's Guardiola. To Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Musiala. Rummenigge. Bruno Fernandes. Konate. Oh, he's been caught napping! Hakimi. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Musiala. Bowie promptly onto that, and that is that. Musiala. Rice. Musiala. That pass isn't the best. Guardiola. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Owen. Now Otto. And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Decent hit! Really well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager and chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Ruben Neves. And it's Owen. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Can he put it away? He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Batistuta. Otto. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
3 minutes
Rummenigge.
time.
Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's managed to gift it back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the ball's come loose here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Son Heung-min! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Good effort from distance. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Son Heung-min. Oh, terrible pass. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. There's the shot! And he's done it! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hakimi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ribéry.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ribéry. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Konate gets it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. And here's Batistuta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's had a hit! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hakimi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van der Ven. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Odo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Batistuta is alert to the possibilities. Has a look and has a go. Oh, a very decent attempt. No way through there. Rummenigge. Speculative strike. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far. Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Rice. Van der Ven kept his eye on it,
The
and he's there.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Showing great feet there. Great position here. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is a little undercooked. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goes in for the header! Harmlessly behind. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's clever. Rummenigge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Ribery. Nice physical challenge. Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams. It's Ribery. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what a climb! And the ball is out of play. Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, he's bustling through here. Son Heung-min! He's got a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gets his pass away. It's a great ball. It's Son Heung-min!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. Batistuta. Otto calmly anticipates.
2 added minutes has
2
been
minutes to be added on. And the shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Terrific header! Oh, good-looking ball. That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Batistuta. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Konate. Guardiola. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Van Bauten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Approaching the half-hour mark. Quality ball. Rummenigge. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, played right into his path. It's a goal kick. Bui. Now it's Messi. Van Bauten makes the interception. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Rice. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Boy. Messi has it in a wide position. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. Belts one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Messi with the clearance. Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Otto. And here's Messi. Messi, he is through here. Well, there's the
The
clearance.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's Son Heung-min. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. It's gone for a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. Rummenigge. Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Guardiola. No way through. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Now it's Batistuta. He can run onto that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Batistuta. Hakimi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Van Bouten promptly on. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a good position here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Matías Cunha is wide and looking to get onto this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
He rises! There it is! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rice. And he's intervened well there. And no, that was never going to make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. He is through here. He's found some space. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's going to go a long way. And here's Son Heung-min.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Matías Cunha. That has been cut short. Musiala. Rummenigge. Odo. Messi. To Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Adams makes the interception. Musiala. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Batistuta. And that has put paid to that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shot could be on, and the finish! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And the game has already resumed here. A real chance if he can get through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, played right into his path.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! It's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Coventry can breathe again, just.
For this match was
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Keeper's ball. Hakimi. That's headed upfield. Son Heung-min fires from distance.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Had a shot. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And he cuts out the supply. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aim forwards. Goulet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, super ball. Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. Rummenigge. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, good take in a good area. Bowie got a long way forward to join the attack. Nicely weighted ball. This is Batistuta. And Batistuta sticks it away. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's had it nicked away. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Batistuta. Goulet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears, and he'll shoot here. And he seemed certain to get the 6th. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Batistuta reflecting on a stellar performance. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and... Batistuta! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Nuno Tavares engages and forces him off the ball. Shot could be on. Son Heung-min! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
And now I'd just like to
stylish in the extreme. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Batistuta! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
He's having a go! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened!
Hello,
Smiles broad and
and
beautiful. That is a cracking... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, he's having a go! And here's Batistuta. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Belanova succumbs to the pressure. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And that's a throw-in. Cucurella. Guardiola. Passes short and sharp. There's the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Bruno Fernandes. Great, can he finish? Atalanta applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see...
He's got the shot away! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Now, it's Son Heung-min! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened!
And now,
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter.
He's tried one! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his... Got a shot away! Oh, off the bar! Gavi. Vermeer. Rafinha. And it's Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Messi. That is good alertness. And he's straight offside. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And it's Son Heung-min!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing is crisp and the shot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's the shot! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened!
Hello, attendees.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
I'd like to draw
Stylish
your
in the
attention to screen
extreme,
right now
a
for information
delicious
on
goal. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pinches it off him. And now the breakaway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Some really good ball movement. Rummenigge shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Almeria have reclaimed it.
Might want to be careful there.
Always onto this. Face chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge. David tries a shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Batistuta. He's played him through. Now it's Batistuta.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. They've got a corner here. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he finish?
Look, it's a run defense.
Chance with a header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That is good alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta. Otto. Quick look, then plays it in. Interesting ball. Rodri does well to get it back. Hernandez. David Villa.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Rummenigge! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he cuts out the supply. Now the finish! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Guardiola. Rummenigge. Konate kept aware. and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Son Heung-min, and he's intervened well there. Pedri, David Villa, Rummenigge, he's in a great position. Odo. Belletti. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min takes control of it, and he's on the move. Oh, that's well spotted. David Villa. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Is now on sale in
So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Substitution on the field.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, that's been intercepted. Musiala could try cutting inside. Hits one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Musiala. Kaká. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Belletti. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely aimed pass. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Big chance! That's a half-decent try. Guardiola. That's a sharp pass.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a lovely pass. It's Pedri. And Batistuta! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution.
Almeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Musiala, he's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Kaká. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Rummenigge. Guardiola. Owen. Nuno Mendes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rummenigge. And here's Owen. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Otto.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kaká. And he's been shifted off it. Musiala. Batistuta. Hernandez. Pedri. Belletti. Pedri. And here's Owen. Batistuta. Here's onto this. Batistuta! That carried quite a threat.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And Owen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
There will be one
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he's managed to get free. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Aimed beyond the defence. Big header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Climbs up big! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, delightful ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge. Oh, they could break here. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bruno Fernandes. Bastoni gets it clear. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And that has been clubbed away. Hernandez can get it clear. And here's Messi.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Tries Bruno Fernandes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Otto. Now it's Messi. Owen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kaká looking to get on the end of this. Cucurella. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Son Heung-min. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. And it's Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. Konate. Messi.
Otto really added the width there thanks to his willing...
And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Batistuta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Son Heung-min. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great chance! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rummenigge. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Please watch the screen for train
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Kaká. Belletti. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Beckham. And the ball's gone astray. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Diogo Costa can pick that up. Mosquera. Belletti. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. Rummenigge.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Picked out, real chance! No mistake!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
He's got space, it's great hit! I've got to be quick to recover this. Courtois. Oh, what has happened here? And he's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get in for the pieces? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Has a go! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's
had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Dinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. Kaká. That'll be a corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot a goal! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he get it through? I think we're just about done here. Rodri gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Ruben Neves. Van de Ven.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a
added
modern
minutes has been
coach's
indicated.
mindset.
And the shot! Son Heung-min finds himself offside. Son Heung-min, and he's heaved it away. David Villa, neatly clipped into space. They're urging him to shoot. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Goes down, but nothing given.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No, no way through. David Villa. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Konate. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of...
And Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's Beckham.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mosquera wins the duel this time. Konate. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Fernando Torres. Still goalless. And he's picked out the run. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent enough try. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Almeria are looking to go forward now. Taken back almost at once. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. David Villa.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Interesting ball. He's in a good position. Big chance! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ruben Neves. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's intervened well there. A searching ball that into space. Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Driving on and making good progress. And he's onside. Can he finish?
Added time.
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Beckham. He's having a go. He has done it. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Substitution on the field. Number 28, Pep Guardiola. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 21.
So once again, we're
David
underway.
Villa. Number 7,
Bastoni. Almeria upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Messi. Great position here. Oh, what a mistake. Pedri. Ruben Neves. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. And here's Neymar. Ruben Neves. Now it's Owen. Now it's Messi. Messi! And the ball is out of play. Pedri gathers from the goal kick. Batistuta. Musiala. Has a go! And he's straight offside.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Chance to shoot now. Rodri. Beckham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, delightful ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham, Hernandez. And that's a throw-in. Hernandez. And here's Neymar. Messi. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. That has been knocked clear. That is ended up in no man's land. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's Batistuta. And here's Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri picks it up from the goal kick. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi, and that is a little undercooked. He won't be happy with that one. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution in progress.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shot. Great chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
2 added minutes
Almeria
has been
complete
indicated.
their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And it's Messi. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Turns back here, probably the best option. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things.
Great hit! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Goes in for the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played, well sorted out. David Villa. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Bruno Fernandes. And it's lofted through here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Batistuta. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he was quick to react. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. Backward it goes. Decent hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Owen. That's a good ball played into space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rodri gets over and intercepts. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi. Pedri. Ruben Neves. Guardiola. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. No way through there. And it's Guardiola. Van de Ven. Ruben Dias. Odo. Now it's Son Heung-min. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that... Can he finish? Pedri, very much a man of this moment.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ruben Neves. That's going to go a long way. Can he latch on to this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got away. Shot a goal! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Hernandez. David Villa. He's played him through. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place.
Mosquera is there, and he can get that clear. And he's had a hit!
The attendance for this match was
Just off target.
72,306.
Nuno Mendes has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That's been cut out, well played. And that's been won straight back. And he's managed to get for it. Now the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Belletti. That's the throw. Danger averted for now. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. David Villa. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rummenigge. Ruben Neves. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, super find. Big chance! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
32 minutes is number 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution.
Bastoni gets it away. Almeria are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. It's a throw-in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Floated through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's going to be disappointed with that. He is starved of space and time. Well, played right into his path. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's found some space here. And he's quick to get it clear again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Almeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Rodri. Guardiola. Can he finish? It just took too long getting forward.
Guardiola cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Son Heung-min claiming the Man of the Match award, and